teacher is just somebody who was born for music. So it wasn't a preparation, you know, it was meditation, premeditation, you know what I mean? When somebody dies, you know, it is only fitting that you give the person at least a decent funeral. You know what I mean? As you could see, 1,000 man bring him out and run left the coffin. So why you have 1,000 pallbearers and a coffin is there, charitable, donated by the empire? Them should just put him in it and then them carry him out. So, you know what I mean? It's really nothing big, it's just empire's generosity to donate a coffin. The empire is just a group of people in a family unit, you know, man, and it just so happens that all of us are involved in music. You know what I mean? So we just form an empire. Right now, put my empire new artists creating waves in dancehall because it's the first a group of artists ever been so successful so quickly. You know what I mean? You have Black Rhino, you have Ja Vinci, you have Lisa Hype, you have Sean Storm, you know what I mean? And you have Avalanche and a Popcorn recently signed to the empire. So you know, say crazy things. You have Dosa Medicine, you know what I mean? You have Vybz Kartel, the Emperor. So it's just crazy things, you know what I mean? We're just doing stuff, man. And it's a good feeling for them so them reach so far so quickly. And you know, so right now with them not pass the worst, but you know what I mean? Them out of certain rough waters, so to speak, right? Everything that the Empire do is well planned and precise. See me? So it's executed in a precise way. So we definitely plan for everything good that is happening. You know what I mean? And brace for the worst. You see me I say? So for guys are becoming a household name in Jamaica, like, you know what I mean? So me I say a simple thing that man, just Vybz Kartel do it, you know, and the Empire. So we did plan for it. Now you say Ramping Shop now, I sang the original start when me and Spice go Guyana. See now when we're up on the plane forward now. She said, teacher, you know me if you do a song because we come from Portmore, we go together and thing. And me I say, alright mama, me I take it into consideration. See, I'm reach from the yard, you know, Copper Shot, cut it from Copper Shot, bring a rhythm when I say a new song, because I don't really to listen to Nia, you know. You know what I mean? So I don't know if you don't listen to me. See, and anyway, I like the rhythm and thing because it have a dancehall beat, because you know them always thief dancehall. You know what I mean? I like? Yeah, them thief dancehall and things. So I like the beat. I'm just step on the, you know, in my chair, in my office and just vibes it and the whole melody just come to me first. Da da na na, da na 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 na, da na 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 na. And you know what I mean? I have a friend of mine named Jim who always talk about, and you have to go beep out the word, right? He always talk about the D word and things, and he build a new style name Ramp Rough. And when you ramp rough, you have to go to a hotel or anywhere you are ramping rough is a ramping shop. So I just remember that and just put it in the melody, and you know, that's how the first line starts. All when a night, you feel like sun hot when you come in at the ramping shop. And after that, everything just start flow. Well, before you get the initial plan, you know, you have to hear the original plot, which is really Vybz Kartel, hear the rhythm, and we know that is dancehall because they do it over the years. From Shabba come up till now, the Steve dancehall pattern, act like it's hip-hop. So we do a track on the song, and it obviously get more popular than any song in Jamaica and the Caribbean as far as Vybz Kartel concerned when I tour for myself and see. You know what I mean? So I get a call from my publisher saying that his publisher saying that we must cease and desist exploiting the song and neo rhythm, or it's gonna cause a copyright infringement, and they will under no circumstances license the rhythm to Vybz Kartel. So all we do, not nice on myself, same procedure like last year with Don't Run. We just hit the studio and recreate a dancehall track. You know what I mean? As if nature is not a dancehall track with them teeth. You know what I mean? And we build a dancehall track. And we put it out on the streets, love it. Because you know we're Jamaican, so we represent for Jamaica regardless. Not only did we meds that, we planned that. You know what I mean? That's why we did the pictures like that. You know what I mean? To arouse curiosity and to create controversy. You know what I mean? So, that's the way we planned it. And it worked. You know what I mean? Because even if we work together, we would tell Uno. Is it? Straight, but big up Spice. They don't know I'm family from Portmore and thing. And everything is just well orchestrated and precise and concise, as I said before, about Empire's actions in the business.
And next year, February,
Alright, listen me. And listen me key in the Hype TV people and people in Hype TV land. Listen me carefully. Saying, sugar farmers in Jamaica living below the poverty line. Certain people never write about that to in a letter to the editor. Chicken back raids, flour raids. Certain people never write to the editor about that. All of the civil servants them were working ridiculous hours to get paid. Some little bit above the minimum wage in the streets right now in Jamaica. Nobody talk about that in a letter to the editor. So why Ramping Shop and these songs create such a controversy and create such an outrage? Because these people are targeting dancehall. When on the other hand, when a certain famous ambassador was found to be exploiting young boys sexually and stuff like that, nobody made a national outrage about it. You know what I mean? So that is where I find the double standard within the system. You know what I mean? And it shows. So they're basically fighting dancehall music and them fighting dancehall fans, which is 90% of Jamaica, which is the garrison, poor people, normal people like me and you. You know what I mean? And watch you now, 50 Cent the candy shop. You think a candy matter about? Liquor Wayne the lollipop, and a lollipop you matter about. See? So you have songs like even this girl that do a song say I kissed a girl and I like it. So where your standards lie then? When you're gonna ban a Vybz Kartel song saying Ramping Shop, but you're gonna play a foreign song with a girl singing I kissed a girl and I like it. You know what I mean? So where the moral standard lie? You know what I mean? So it's things like that to really get Vybz Kartel upset, and we decide to just take legal action against the Broadcasting Commission, win, lose or draw. Well, right now them take a hasty decision without even confirming and reasoning and keeping a meeting with a lot of industry people, you know what I mean, before making such a decision. For example, if you watch TVJ or you watch CVM, which is local stations that people have access to freely, you will find R-rated movies being shown, PG-13 movies being shown. And if you watch the original movie on a cable station, you will see that the movie has a lot of curse words and a lot of sexual explicit scenes, you know what I mean? But when it's shown on TVJ or CVM, it is edited and then it is shown. So where the double standard lie with a Vybz Kartel song that is edited and played on radio. Bigger than that, you have programs, even simple cartoon, but that show in the day and a lot of these local stations. Even teaching the kids a lot about homosexuality. Boys kissing boys, girls kissing girls, even the PG-13 movies. You see me? So where the double standard lie right there. You know what I mean? So it's all about the Broadcasting Commission need to revamp everything and look back into themselves. Make a few calls, link me to a few people, a few real industry people, and let the people know. Because sometimes edit a word is not necessarily a curse word. You can edit a word like damn, but that is not a curse word. Or if you even ban a word like daggering. Firstly, dagger is a noun, so you can't put ing to a noun. So if somebody put daggering, it's not even a real word, it's a colloquial word. You know what I mean? And the people just give it a meaning. So that is the first point of stupidity that they move.
Carnival.
Carnival, or in my case, carnival. As a matter of fact, you have all a kiddies carnival, so they might teach the kids the same sexuality, more blatant than even dancehall. Because if you notice carnival, if you go to a dance with your woman, you and your woman stand up and dance together. When you go carnival, you dance for anybody's woman, not anybody dance with your woman. So you see the levels, and you have the carnival show up on TV every day, in a day during the time when the kids have access to television. You know what I mean? So society needs to really know what they're doing. And when I living in the 1860s, in the days of slavery, so them to cool off with this backmaster mentality, like them want to force opinions upon the people. You know what I mean? Because the majority of people listen to dancehall, so if you fight in the majority, you fight in Jamaica. You know what I mean? That's why the people need to unite and organize and show them powers. You know what I mean? Yeah, but this is definitely stupidness.
We nah run down gun.
Them say who much is given, much is expected in a body. So you know the people give us authority and power when music is concerned. But what Vybz Kartel think the people expect from Vybz Kartel is just good music. Whether it's a gun song, whether it's a girl song, whether it's a slack song, whether it's a beep out song. You know what I mean? Vybz Kartel is not a religious leader. Vybz Kartel is not a political leader. Vybz Kartel is an entertainer. We get paid to entertain. And anybody with even the least amount of sense and a little education, we know that over the years, if you really study the history of Jamaica, all these things happening right now in the society is not caused by music, it's caused by the social and economical problems. You know what I mean? And we don't even want to get into that because people already know what I'm going to get at. You know what I mean? So it starts really from in the system. So you need to clean up the system first before you try to clean up entertainment. Straight. The latest album right now is the Empire Universe. You know, it's Kartel and the Empire. You know what I mean? And it's available in iTunes by the middle of March. The Ramping Shop remake is available on iTunes from the 3rd of March. So all of the people who have internet and rate Vybz Kartel, let's go support it and download the single. It's the new single. You know what I mean? The original dancehall with it. And the Empire Universe, by mid-March, you will get more details about that. As far as album concerned, we're not really ready yet because the single's creating waves and we have some new songs. We're not nice. I put the final touch, you know, that little magic something there. Yeah, so we're not ready for drop the album. But the album already finished and it already mixed and it does conceal in a hidden location. It's the way I say it name on the Gaza. So look out for it. I know a lot of people, a lot of artists with the visa, them wish them could have lent me it and get a percentage off for the money. That question would be for maybe another artist. It's like the world as a Gaza. See there, I don't know our thing this. You know what I mean? Vybz Kartel have the most lyrics. All of them sons and daughters uptown in high society. Listen Kartel and them listen to Barber. All them not get violent and act certain way. Because them know some music really control violence. Get a youth to have money to spend, that's why so much man are dead. So if you concentrate on spending money and put resources in the ghetto community island-wide, they wouldn't have no problem and people have to decide about if music have an influence on the kids. That is bull. You know what I mean? And that's all I got to say about that.
Senior say, you know, it's a teacher representing for Hype TV. Them Hype